Alright, so I've got this island here, and I'm seawalling the entire thing. Originally, I was making footings for the seawall that were just this bottom piece here, rectangles. And I put some down at the edge of the island, and they were out of the water at low tide. But at high tide, they were totally submerged. And I have some inconclusive information about the strength of concrete with seawater. So I decided I better just do everything with fresh water, just in case. So I needed to make blocks that would be out of the water at high tide. So I started putting these little wall sections on top of my blocks, and high tide only comes up to like here. And then I started making whole, one-piece blocks that were just that. So I've got a bunch here. And I make one, and then it sits out for like a week and a half before I put it in the water. Should probably be longer, but that's what I'm doing. So right now I've got 3 of these blocks here, and I've begun making the wall above them. Like so. I made fiberglass forms, one on this side, and then the same thing on the other side. And I've got pipes going through with a nail, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to take this nail out of here and shove that pipe through and get the whole thing apart easily. And then on the top it's held at the right thickness by this. It just has a couple slits in it to keep the right thickness. And then at the end, I've got pieces of wood. And I'm hoping that I can get this thing off no problem, and it works very well. Oh, and the bottom starts at about 5 inches thick, and then it goes down to 4, and then up here it goes down to 3. And I can adjust the thickness of my fiberglass forms just by putting more notches in here and then putting more holes in the pipes at the bottom. I think it's going pretty well so far, but this is the first piece, so. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work. I also need to flatten out the ground so the blocks sit flat. That's okay though, doing this every day, it's good for my muscles. Also, I found size 14 shoes in Panama, the land of small feet. And they're fuchsia and ugly, but they fit. So I bought them. They were also $1.50. One of the reasons I like to spread work out like this over a longer period of time and just do some of it every day, I mean, besides that it works very well with the materials, is that if I do the concrete for like half an hour every day, I get all that exercise on my muscles, and then I have the time between for my muscles to actually grow and, reap the benefits of that exercise. Whereas if I did it all at once, I just spent like a week going crazy doing the concrete thing. I just wear myself out, get tired, maybe injured, and it's just not as good effect. Ooh, that looks nice. Wait a minute. Did I do this one first or that one first? I think this one's first. some good stuff. Come on. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm also running a rope under the concrete as I do it. So I'll put a rope across here and then one across there, and I just have it tied to some stuff right now so it's, you know, pulled tight a little bit. But when I put the next wall section here, this rope will just keep going along all the way around. Oh, I'll have to get more rope. It's not as strong as rebar, but it won't rust.